live and direct. Can do today. No one is really sure how tomorrow will stay. Procrastinate and wait until it's too late. Put off nothing that tomorrow that I can do today. To come out. Let's come out. Anybody here? Boom! Live and direct. So many levels on so many levels. Keep me away. There's something about you that really makes me come alive. Swerve having you around. I just love having you around. Oh, I never doubt you, cause I believe in what we have, lady. Let's love having you around. I was alone, living in my way. Never thought that I would feel like this. Until the day you came along. You gave me power, made me strong, yeah. So then you're physical, always so magical. It's a feeling that I can't explain. The way you touch my heart, I can tell you no again and again, lady. There's something about you that really makes me come alive. It's love having you around. Boom, live and direct. I'm here. There's I'm here. Live and direct. Okay, today I'm here. I'm finished my singing session. I like it. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. Makes me feel good, so I do it. I do things that makes me feel good. I keep doing things that support me, you know, that gives me good vibes. And I found out that music could also be a painkiller. Could also be a painkiller. That's what I was telling Kim, I think, yesterday. I said, yeah, he said, I know why I listen to so much music now. It's not only for the inspiration, but it's also to take my mind away from thinking about pain and thinking about other stuff too. So music is a very good, it's very good healer. Very good to heal. I love it anyway. You know me. No? I think anybody that know me know I love reggae music. I think it's not a secret. But it's something that we must promote. We must promote for sure the conscious, anything that is, because look, we are like very far down the path list, so we have to come back home. But to come back home, we have means around. I mean, we're all compromised in Babylon also, so we have to take this into account. But whatever we have into our hands, to try to clear those devils, because like I marked, there's so many devils on so many levels. If we're not conscious, our soul will be captured. It's like an invisible force. It's like the devil and the evil stuff. It's like an invisible force that is everywhere, and you can tap into it also anytime. It's like same as the divine force, but I think the divine force is something that is much more powerful than the evil stuff. The evil stuff is something that, I don't know, all our evil ways, it comes a bit by programming, so you can erase that programming. That's what but the natural, the godly stuff and the divine stuff comes very natural out of you once you are aligned. So it's not so much a huge job to find the divine or find the I don't know. To me, it's all inside of us for sure. We can't wait for nobody to come and save us and rescue us. It's up to us to create our own salvation. Yeah. So you leave and you're like, ciao, bye-bye, with a smile on your face. That's what I want. That's what I want, and for that, I got to be very, very aware, very aware, very awake and aware, because the devils and all these, like when I talk about devils, is for sure there is evil people, psychopath, and these we can also identify them. But there's also like devil's vibration, like evil vibration, that you can get trapped in it also. There's many evil traps that you can get yourself stuck into. So it's important to be aware, and awake. Awake awareness, I think it's consciousness. When you're present in the moment, like I say, you're gonna recognize these stuff, and you're not gonna give in into it. Not not so easily. So it's a lot about mastering. Also, personal mastery is very important. I put a lot of importance into this, into mastering my mind. It's a mind game. It's a mind game. That's all it is, and that's where they play on control our minds and shit like that with nonsense. So we have to be aware of that stuff. But again, truth varies with the level of awareness. Truth varies with the level of awareness. What's the level of awareness? What's the kind of questioning have you went through? And you gotta question stuff. I think the awareness comes when you start questioning also. When you start questioning certain things, you start being aware. I'm like, hey, why? So same thing for their evil stuff. Once you question it, you're gonna... And this is the most evident stuff, is the lies we are told. This is it comes from an evil construct. It's nothing else but that, but we don't see it. We're so oblivious. And I think it's also because I don't know, as we don't feel like we have to take responsibility, or we leave that to other people, to maybe them take care of it, the government or stuff, without us taking ownership. So maybe that's what happened to me. I'm wondering. Sometimes what happened, what kind of trauma I was under. Often I go back and I'm looking and I'm like, I see why I was confused. I see why this, that. Today, looking back, you can see a bit clearer at your... If you look back on your path, you're going to realize that, hey, whoa, yeah, I know why I was confused. There is stuff in the world that is there to confuse us, for sure. And if we're not aware of it, our soul will be captured. I'm telling you, they are soul captured. There are vampires. Vampires suck the blood of the sufferers. They're going to suck your blood until you have nothing left. Until you have no soul, no living soul, a dead soul inside you, and you're a living drone robot in Babylon. That's what the system is there for. And it's not because someone's come and impose it on you. You let it happen. We let it happen. I've let it happen. The soul capturing without, and when I say a living soul, is because your soul can live in other people also. Once you come out like this and you talk to the world, or you make music or whatever it is, the way you choose to inspire yourself and inspire others, I lost my of that. What I was going to say? I was going to say about music. I lost it. Sometimes I think of stuff like that and I just lose it because maybe not focus enough. I don't know why this happened. I see it happen to other people too. They're talking sometime and train of thought is gone. Like, why is this happening? Like, it's gone where? Like, why can't I keep that thought aligned with while talking about something else? Why do we lose our thought like this? And then where are they going? If I can remember many other things, where is my thought gone? And sometimes it come back. It's like, I remember now. Or sometimes I'm gonna do something and I need something downstairs and I go upstairs and I get upstairs. I don't remember what I wanted. Many times this happened. So where's the thought gone? Good question there. In the air, maybe. So yeah. No, the devils. So many devils on so many levels. That's probably what I was gonna talk about, but it's up to us also to not attach so much vibration to that evil stuff. We have to wake up and at one point, I think it's a lot about taking ownership and responsibility and maturing in life, just becoming a mature adult, or I don't know how to say it, but I think we lack maturity, we lack responsibility, we lack a lot of stuff that prevents us from shining also, from shining, and we live in fear. We live in fear of what other people think with this and that, without ever shining that light. So, you know, you don't want to die with your light never have shine into the world with whatever way, whether it's painting, pottery, like you guys do, singing. You know, we have all kinds of means at our disposition to elevate the vibration, to move out that evil world, those evil vibration, and we should use it. Like YouTube is one of them. We can turn everything that we have, we can turn it more conscious. We can be more conscious with it. Same with the money, everything. Everything can become more conscious, more aligned with truth, less with lies, and less deception, less nonsense in our world. You know, just so we can sense things, not stuff that we are told that I cannot sense. Like I don't want to sense life. Life is meant to be lived and sense and experience. So why would I have everything defined to me? I don't want nothing defined. I want to define myself. I want you to define yourself. That's what we got to do. We come into this world and we should define ourselves. But no, we fall into the default state that society will have a definition for us. So that's another that's a big layer of devils right there. You know, when we adopt the default state and we just go with what we're told, without ever creating a living soul, something feeling, because like I said, the living soul is going to live into other people also. You know, that's the legacy I'm leaving here. I know when I'm not here physically talking to you, my soul is still online. Like my stuff is all online, so I live in other people soul at the same time. That's what it is, a living soul. You know, when you create something living, I think the way is you're capable to live into other people. People are capable to live through you, through your experience. You know, that's a living soul to me. Now, when you're capable of sharing that soul with other people and they can recognize themselves and live through it and be inspired and all this, this is a living soul. When you're capable to live something behind, you know, something behind alive, not like whatever, it's not so much about the achievement, but when you're capable to leave something alive, something that is, to me, it's that's what it is to create a living soul. Because you could ask, oh, what is it? Create a living soul? Yeah, living soul, living soul. To me, it's about creating. It's about defining yourself. Also, defining yourself. Don't let Babylon define you and let you decide what you got to do in life. It's up to you to take ownership and control and responsibility. It's a lot about responsibility, not reactivity. Often we are in reaction more than response. And this is what also social media wants us to be, in reaction. That's why, you know, the reaction comes very fast from us. The response will be, you'll think maybe a bit more if you respond. If you react, it's going to be spontaneous. It's going to be with the mind, not with the heart. And I think if we get stuck in our minds too much, it's self-deceiving. It's self-deceiving because it's not in the mind, it's all in the heart. I feel that so much that there's something powerful coming out of the heart. It's hard to explain again because it's an organ that seems to pump blood. Does it really pump blood too? You know, does it do what they say it does? There's a lot of stuff. I think after being not discovering, but realizing, because I haven't discovered that nothing. They always lied to us. It's not because I discovered that they were lying to us. They always lied to us. There's always been a lie in our society, and come on, that's from as far as you can remember. As far as you can remember, there's lies because that's how you control people, with lies and illusion and deception. If you tell the truth to people, how do you want to control them if you tell them who they are? Who they are and where they are and what they came to do here. Come on, they got to confuse them. They have to confuse us because that's the only way they can have some kind of control on society, that we don't suddenly all come out and start expressing our divinity. That system will collapse because now suddenly it will be a lot more unconditional love than conditional love and overly stuff. Like we would be a lot more lovey, more lovey and less selfish. And yeah, I think it's possible. I can see those days happening. I can see that. I can think of it. If we can think of something, we can bring it to life. Same for your dream. With anything you think of in life, you can bring it to life. The Dappy Conqueror, tough, went through the side door. We'll slip through again. Yeah, yeah. Snaps. Good morning, Suzanne. Oh, Cappy one is here. Big up, Cappy. Lymph gland, most important for pumping blood oxygen. Yeah, that's it. Is it really the heart that pumps everything? And, they tell us that the heart is a pump and this. I read something the other day. I think it's Cindy that posted something on this, or I read something somewhere. Lovey. Yeah, more lovey. More lovey. Yeah, we got to be more lovey. More lovey and more with good vibes. Just, I don't know, stop the grudge and the nonsense and all the bad vibes and the judgment and we just got to be more lovey with each other, help each other, and not see the bad in each other, but the good in each other. When you see someone, you should see the good, reflect within them, not the bad, but often we see the bad more, and even in ourselves. So it's a real conditioning. It takes a real conditioning to, not only conditioning, you have to want it. You have to want it, because if you don't want to change, nothing's going to change. So you have to want it. And it's not so much a change. I think it's more like a metamorphose. Like you can metamorphose. It's more potent than a change, because it's your old consciousness. It's my old consciousness, my old vibration change. Everything has changed. So it's like a metamorphose, almost. And yeah, I feel like it, because I was super fat before and I lost 100 pounds. So it's a real metamorphose and I feel it. And that's what's going to happen to you. And, that's the transformation occurring in you. And it's very positive. It's very positive. It makes you feel younger. I'm telling you, I'm not joking on this shit. I'm not here yapping every morning telling you I feel younger for fun. It's real. In my mind, yeah. I mean, physically, it's another thing, but even that, it's not so bad, other than the knee and the fucking leg bothering me every day. But other than that, like I have my head, I have very straight mind, very try to stay very much aligned, and I think this is a good vibration. It's a good vibration, and that's what we need. We can talk about the lies and the stuff of Babylon, but that's not going to elevate us. It's good stuff, good vibes, and keeping our focus and. Because losing our focus is very easy. That's another thing. If you can lose focus with the camera very fast. So same thing with you. If you keep it on the objective, if you keep the camera on the prize, on the bird or whatever, you're gonna keep the focus. But if you go off, you'll lose the focus. So it's very important to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize, on what you came to do here. Never mind the outside world. Therefore, you think you're gonna change the world anyway? Like, it's complete nonsense. Even to the rabbit hole itself is upside up. Like, the whole thing is upside up. The whole world is upside up. So you better start building your own. You better start building your own, or you get caught up into a fantasy upside up, an evil construct. So it's very important to at one point look at our life and say, hey, come on, I'm here to create my own. You can decide, like I said yesterday, every day you get up, you can decide what color the sky will be. It's all up to you. You have the power to do that. You have the power to do a lot of things, but you decide to sit in front of the TV. That's what most people do. Maybe not you, but don't take it personal. I'm talking about the majority of us, and the majority of us are not fully aware and awake and vibrant, and most of us are living dead. And that's the truth. You like it or not, that's the truth. So, not here to whisper sweet nothing in your ears either. I'm going to be very lovey, but I don't whisper sweet nothings. I'm not about that. I think you know me. No? But I'm not that rough. No? I try to stay very respectful. I respect everyone. I try, and in that sense, but sometimes, we got to be told the truth to wake up, or some kind of something has to come and whip us out of our comfort zone. It might take a while. For some to take the leap. But there's slow learner and there's fast learner, and that's okay. We all learn at our rhythm, and when there's no rush, take it easy. My advice to you: take it easy. Don't be too harsh on you, man. Don't be too rough on you and talk bad about you, like saying things like "I'm stupid" or shit like that. Because the warrior inside of you hears everything, and that's very important to be aware of that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, you're not too rough. No, no, I'm trying to stay respectful all the time, and but sometimes there's stuff that I have to say, and it has to come out. I'm here to empty the stuff that's on my heart. I've been silent all my life, and I got a lot to say. It's just a beautiful time to be alive. I feel very thankful, like never before to be alive, and I just give thanks for life each and every day. Look, I'm very happy to woke up this morning and still be here and be able to talk and healthy. I could have, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Like, that's why living in the moment is very important. You want to live in the moment. You don't want to live tomorrow or for yesterday or for, no, you want to live for the moment and make the maximum of it all the time. And just, like I said, life is short. Life is short. It's that. Look, I'm 44. I can look back like this. I was 10, 12 years old playing in the background at the arena or whatever. I can remember that fast. So life goes like this. I'm telling you. And you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be, boom, on your dying bed. And all of this will be just like a dream. Just like a dream. That's how it's going to feel. You're going to see, because there's only the present moment. That's why it's important to make the maximum of it. That's all there is. Don't wait to that day that you end up on your dying bed and look around and say, then like Les Brown says, you have the ghost of all your ideas and dreams and stuff that wasn't accomplished, and they're whispering at you saying, you could have done it, you could have done it. Don't wait to have ghosts around you. Don't want to have ghosts all your life around you, following you, saying, you should have done this. No, you want to be yourself. You want to be you, not a mask or a Babylonian mask or a costume. You don't have to put a costume on to go in Babylon. Like, it's so fake. So fake. Everything is so fake. People wear costumes and like, I don't know, all these stuff. It's just I find a bit nonsense. I'm starting to make more sense of the construct of the matrix construct and the yeah. Like, why certain stuff are like this, or because I'm interested in it, for sure. I'm interested in knowing the game. I'm starting to know it pretty good. If not, I would not be here. Like, that was my first goal, to come out on YouTube. I said, if I come out on YouTube, if I speak to the world, I got to know the truth. I got to know what's going on here. I have to know stuff about the world. So I started to research, and yeah, it was imperative that I don't spread more confusion, more illusion. So I wanted to be aware. And if you're aware of who you are, nothing can shake you. You're unshakable, unstoppable, unbreakable. Nothing can break you. Not even you. You transcend yourself at one point with this shit. You become so powerful that you're gonna transcend. Not even you can stop you. I say it all the time. At first, when I started this, I was thinking sometimes stopping, why I do this. I was putting it in question. Today, I can't even put it in question. I'm forced to do it by something led to do it. Like, even me, I cannot stop it. Like, if I would want to stop it, I would have something stronger in my head telling me to do it. Because I got to that point of really being on track and focus. And yeah, I want it. I want it bad. Life is way too short, and you never know the time. 10 years ago to the day, Kev and I lost our brother to heart attack. He was only 50-year-old. Imagine, I lost my mother-in-law. She was 56. 56. She turned yellow at one point one day. She started to turn yellow. We're like, what the fuck's happening? 6 weeks after, she was gone. 6 weeks after, she was gone. The mother of my wife. And I was very, very close to her. 56, same like you, 50-year-old. It's very young. The good die young, they say. The good die young. But that's why, 50-year-old, that's 6 years away from what I am now. Hello? That's young, là. Hey, 50, you're 50, you're in the prime of your life, là. Me, I think the prime of your life comes after 40 years old, between 40 and 50. Là. Your mind is sharp, your libido is high, everything is very, very activated between 40 and 50. A lot. I find it's a great age. It's a great age. I know age is just a stupid, ridiculous number. I know, but still, I have experience. At 44, sun day of experience. It's something like that. But I think it's more, yeah, it's experience. You know, and experience is wisdom. So if I can use it, why not? Unspeakable pain. Suzanne, pain from loss is so hard to recover from. I lost my son to cancer. He was 28. Oh, sorry, Cappy, one to hear that. That's yeah, no, it's unbearable. It cuts like a blade. Cuts like a blade. You know, have you ever lost someone? Have you ever lost somebody? It cuts like a blade. It really cuts like a blade. I lost someone that I was really, really close, and it was my mother-in-law, imagine, but I was calling her mommy and stuff like that. So it was like a real mom. And I've never had a mother-in-law like that, someone. And she was more than a mother-in-law. She's probably the one behind all this, behind this awakening. I don't know if I showed you her picture once. Lynn, yeah. But we gave us good vibes. Good vibes. They become like angel after. Me, that... Okay, again, that's a bit Babylonian, but they become like a guardian. Like, we feel their presence also. I feel her presence a lot. I'm sure it's the same for you, Cappy, with your son. You feel their presence sometimes. You feel like they're behind stuff that happen in your life. Sometimes you're going to have synchronicity or events happening, and you're like, they got to be behind this, you know. And then it gives you a smile. It gives you a... Me, that's what happened to me, no? Yes, I remember the picture. Oh, yeah, I showed you the picture of Lynn. Yeah. But that's it. Sometimes there's stuff that's going to happen in my life, and I'm like, oh, I'm sure she's behind it. I'm sure. And as a fact, here she is. Lynn! We remember these people. I'll never forget her. Never. I know she's probably... I don't know. We feel sometimes like they're close or something. I feel that with her a lot, and I tell Kim all the time. She knows. And today, look, I'm talking to you about her. Look, the synchronicity. How many times did I show you her picture here? Maybe twice? Maybe twice. And I just realized something, and without knowing, I'm showing you the picture, and it's the 8th today. It's the 8th of October, and she died on the 8th of December. On the 8th. The 8th come back all the time. And now, just like this today, I didn't think of it, and I'm getting out her picture, and you know, so it's just this makes me feel good. It makes me feel like it. You know, it's just comes and ease the pain. It eases the pain. If you take it in a positive way, if you lose someone and take it in a positive way and feel their presence and feel their inspiration, and you don't let yourself drown in negativity with that, you're gonna feel them. You're gonna feel the presence, and that's definitely something I can talk about, because so much events or things that happen that make me think of her. I'm sure it's the same for you. And then we're like, she's got to be behind this. And yeah. Yes, the 8th. Greets Alana Rose. Oh, Red Rose is here. I know it all too well. Art is broken over it too. Yeah. We all have scars, and some wear scars on their mind, some wear scars on their skin, but we all have scars. We're here to heal those scars. It's important to heal also, especially from loss of someone we love. That's a huge tragedy in someone's life. That can destroy someone so much. If you're not strong and mentally very, very strong, it's destroying, especially if you lose a child. Come on, I cannot even imagine the unbearable fucking pain. I just think about it. I have tears in my eyes for you. It's just that would be. I don't even want to think about that. It's no. It's so much. It would be unbearable, and it cuts like a blade. But that's why we gotta be strong. We gotta be take it. I think the best is to take it in a positive way. Take it in a positive way, and saying to ourselves that it's hard to accept sometimes. We must not. We must accept it. I accepted it at one point. I said, okay, she's gone, but she's gone for a reason. I gotta find the reason why she's gone. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start looking out. Blah, 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 and then everything came to make sense for me once I opened my heart. It gave me a lot. Yeah, they are all here, probably even all hanging together, talking about us. You know what? I don't doubt that. I feel that sometimes so much, so much. It's hard to prove, because it's not really provable that we have spirits around and stuff. But I feel that sometimes a lot. When we lose people, we have to give way to hope that we will meet them. Oh yeah. That's always what I have in mind. Is I'm gonna meet them again. I'm gonna for sure, and I think we will. I don't know for sure. Like I said, nobody really knows. Nobody really came back from the dead. But there's gotta be like our experience here is our experience here, but it doesn't end at the surface of our skin. We're way too God and divine for that. I don't know. There's something. It's hard to again to prove or to. I've never been there. Yeah. Yeah. Only 2 years. I have 2 other children. Or honestly, I wouldn't have made it. Exact. No, it's I cannot even imagine the pain. Oh, no. I would be. I would end up coping with it because it's life. Life is life. We're gonna lose people. People say life, but sometimes it's because it's close to us. It's relative. And we get for sure. There's unconditional love involved with children. Also, like I said yesterday, it's not the loss of a husband or a wife. I think you get over that faster. Even that, maybe sometime not, but I think yes. Then a child is unconditional. The love and the loss is unbearable. It must cut like a blade. I cannot even imagine the pain associated with that. I think about it. So imagine. Yeah. He's with you, Cappy. Oh yeah, for sure. I know I will meet my boy again, not here, but when this ends, exactly. When the journey here ends, then probably we'll have a lot of answers will come to us, and a lot of things will make sense, and maybe we'll be less sad, and because sometimes for sure sadness come and it for every one of us. We all have our moments. I have moments sometimes, but I don't have. I think time helps also to heal that trauma when you lose someone. Time is a healer. Time is a healer. It takes time. It takes a lot of time sometimes, but at one point you come to accept it and live with it. That's what we did. That's what Kim did. And Kim was very, very close to her mother. Very, very close, like talking to her 3-4 times a day on the phone and living right beside her. And they were calling each other on the phone 3-4 times a day. Like they were very close. So it takes time to. But I think at one point you kind of accept it. We kind of have no choice. Also, we cannot bring them back. We cannot. So all we can do is take it in a positive way. And that's what I did with Lynn. I said, okay, you probably behind that tragedy that happened to me, you didn't want us to go to work in the States and all this because I was going to travel to New Jersey, and that travel to New Jersey, come back here, like 4 days a week in New Jersey, 3 days a week here. I was going to do this all the time. But that accident happened, so probably Kim didn't want to go. Kim didn't want to go. Me to go to USA like that, back and forth every week, and stay alone. So she, I don't know. Her mother probably said something. I don't know. There's something. It's sometimes the circumstances around the tragedy are very, very. Like there's a message in them. There's a message in every tragedy. I think that we have. They're there to wake us up, to do something. It happens for a reason. It happened to us for a reason. If we don't, we might not read the signs. We might read them, but it happens for a reason. It's not sometimes, like I said, hard to accept and all this. For sure, it's not. Come on. But there's a reason. Whether I find a lot of meaning into this. But yeah, I love my children unconditional, for sure. Thank you for all. Oh yeah, no, I'm with you, Cappy. Big time. Come on, that's real stuff. That's real stuff. Talking about real stuff here. That's a bit of hike. Yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, I was gonna go to New Jersey from Montreal. Travel there. Like it's 4 hours from here. But yeah, something happened, and I ended up not going. And that's the last day. The last day I was supposed to. We were emptying the shop and everything, and got out of a truck, and I slept on the Westcott, and I dislocated my whole leg, and my leg was at 45 degrees, and ended up at the hospital. I was hurting big time. Someone came, and someone just like touched my leg, and it popped back, and I heard it talk. Oh, and then I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to me? I was freaking out. Then I grabbed a piece of 2x4. I was on the adrenaline, on the shock, and I was far. I was at the other end of the St. Clotilde, the little village, far from here, in the end of a street, Farmer Street. So the ambulance would have took like forever to get there. Forever, I knew. It takes forever to get in town. So imagine to come and pick me up there at the end of a fucking agricultural run. I would have waited forever. So, yeah. But fucking knee started to blow up and shit. I get into my car with a piece of 2x4. You find a way sometime out of no way. And yeah. And from that day, my life's never been the same. From that day, my life's never been the same. I read the sign. I'm like, okay, you motherfucker, come and shake me for a reason. You come and shake me for a reason. What is that now? I took a bit of time off. I said, okay, I got to think. Because I knew I was going to have to reinvent my life. From that point, when you have a big accident, I knew I was never going to do the same job again. That was clear to me that I wasn't going to be able to do the same job I was doing. So, yeah. You come to a self-realization at one point that you have to rearrange your life, redo everything, and just start from scratch again. And that's what I did. I said, okay, motivational speaker. That sounds good. And yeah, but that's more a passion, a hobby, YouTube. It's more a hobby than and it's to break the walls to myself. It's nothing like I don't put all my things here. It's not about YouTube. About real life. Things happen in real life outside, not but here it's a good upliftment. It's a good way to wasn't your path. No, it wasn't my path. That's why pick ourselves up, dust ourselves up, and start all over again. That's what I did. Through it all, here you are, meant to be here. Yeah. I'm telling you, the circumstances that brings me here, I cannot avoid them. That's why if I don't do this, I'm going to pay for it. I know I'm going to pay. I know the divine will make me pay if I don't wake up. So I've been and I felt that awakening. I tell you all the time, I felt it young at 15, 16. I felt something strong about that Babylon stuff. And it grew inside me pretty much all my life until I broke my leg. And then I said, okay. Life is short. Life is fragile. And now I just realized that I almost freaking lost a leg because I had the blood clot in the leg due to the accident. Dude, that's probably the worst a side effect that I have today. It's circulation, because that's why my leg is always heavy, because I had a blood clot in the leg. So I could have lost the fucking leg too. So I became very, very conscious that I was very, very lucky just to still be here. I could have died too from the blood clot going up, or you know, I was in my bed here when I noticed the blood clot. You know, it's like a heavy, heavy, heavy fucking Charlie horse on your leg, but permanent Charlie horse. I was like, what the heck is this? What's that fucking pain? Kim, I didn't have that before. A Saturday, I wake up and the fucking huge pain in the leg. I'm like, whoa, there's something there. Call the people, the Babylonian people. Ask them, and yeah, they tell me a fucking blood clot in the leg. Go to the hospital, sir. Emergency to the hospital. So I get there, fucking rush, and yeah. So the whole thing is very, sometimes, you know, it looks small, the trauma, but there could be other stuff happening too, but yeah. But I'm still alive, still here. Boom! Yeah, live and direct. And yeah, I give thanks for life. I realized a lot of stuff with this. It woke me up. It totally woke me up, because I you know, sometimes you need to be shaken. You need a tragedy to happen to wake you up. Okay, we cannot really deny that fact. Some are going to wake up by themselves, just by willful way. If you have a will like crazy to wake up and to find out the meaning of their existence, they're going to wake up. They're going to start questioning. But often we're so in comfort, so entranced with the work, the children, all the life in general, that we don't even question anything. We just take the default state, and yeah. I'm thankful you busted your knee. Sorry, so glad you came through it. But if you didn't, MB, I don't know what you mean. Maybe here bringing us together. Yeah, Red Rose. Pain is a witch. Terrible idea. Thinking, same. Think happy. That's it. No, it's okay, Cappy. No, it's okay. I'm thankful too. Come on. I'm capable to, and I was able to also. It's an opportunity. You have to see these things as opportunity. That's how I see it. I see this whole chance to rearrange, to redo my life as an opportunity. Anybody would want to have that opportunity? No? Come on. And we have laws in Quebec. The Babylonian laws in Quebec are very good for people that get hurt at work. So I'm not suffering. I have a base income, but I would like to have more. Yeah, like I say, but I have a base income due to my accident. It's like a pension or something. So I'm able to do this. But at the same time, because, like I said, I took a series of choices in my life that brought me to that job that I had, that I hurt myself, but I had a very good salary. So that's why today I'm able to still do my thing. And, you know, sometimes the circumstances are going to make who you are also. It's not just, I could be depressed also. I could be depressed and nothing with my life, and get up every morning and be fucking crabby and make everybody's life miserable in here. I could do that because of pain, I use this as painkiller. I have many other stuff that uplift me to kill the pain, music, and I don't take medicine other than smoking a bit of cannabis, but that doesn't, the one here, this kills the inflammation, but that's very expensive stuff. So, when it's possible, but yeah, if you find a positive thing in your tragedy, you're gonna do something with it. You're gonna change your life, and that's what I do. I'm completely save the world by spreading love. It is said God's loves long suffering. What's up with that? Yeah, He loves long, because I think we learn from that why I turn away from the church. Too many oxymorons. Yeah. But I think that's one of the reasons why the pain maybe lasts so long, is because there's so much temptation around it. I think the pain that I have every day is a motivator. It makes me feel alive. Also, pain makes you feel alive. You cannot deny that, the pain makes you feel alive. It makes you realize that, hey, yeah, you know, this. So, and it also makes you realize that you're fragile. You're fragile, and life is fragile, and you must live it. You know, life is meant to be lived, but living is a whole different thing than existing. Living is a whole different thing. Most people just exist, you know. So, what was that in the bottle? That was the everyday kill. It's CBD strain. CBD strain, everyday kill from Med Relief. I get it medically, my cannabis. That's another one, Cognitiva. That's UK cheese. But, yeah. It's all falling on my computer. But yeah, no, I get it from Midskull, and it's very, yeah. Pain is a double-edged sword, for sure. Can be a motivator or a downpresser. Yeah, that's why. Can be a motivator or a downpresser. That's why. Sometimes I feel downpressed a bit with the pain also, but that, I think, is if I let myself be depressed, I'll be depressed. But if I tell myself, oh, positive, I got to take this on the positive side, and, you know, just do something. I think just the fact of, I like to kill the pain, like I said with this. I give myself tools and lever to pull to kill the pain, because the pain is always there. Pain in my case is permanently there. Just when I lie down. When I lie down, I can see the knee, because the moment that there is an effort, that's where the pain comes. So the moment I'm up, I'm whatever, it's just lying down. But I don't want to be lying down all fucking in the bed. That's not a freaking life. That's not a freaking life. So that's not the life I want anyway. So I just give myself, and I don't want to take pharmaceuticals and Oxycontin and all kinds of freaking madness pills out there. Some people take Oxycontin for a toothache. You know, it's a bit crazy the amount of pills we consume. For what? A child born in nature will have a knee pain, will not consume Oxycontin. So I think we can kill the pain naturally. There's also lots of food, ginger. You know, I juice a lot. You know, you can go natural also to kill the pain. You don't have to go pharmaceutical and pack yourself with all kinds of pills. Me, I'm not for pills at all. And I always told the doctor, and that's why I got this marijuana medical. Now I'm waiting for them to approve it, also to pay for it. So that would be even better when they pay for it, because it's like $1,000 a month, the bill. Sometimes it's very, very expensive, but that's why I can't really afford this all the time. It's kind of expensive stuff, but yeah, that's a bit the nonsense in there. You know, there's stuff accessible, but it costs an arm and a leg to get it. So if you don't have insurance that pays for it, and you're on a pension or something, you can't afford that kind of stuff. It's like $1,000 a month just to, and that's to relieve the what I need to relieve my my pain is about $1,000 a month in oil and stuff like that. But it relieves the pain. It works. It works, especially the everyday kill, the CBD one, very good for the inflammation. It brings down my inflammation a lot. I suggest it to anybody, not just for seizure and stuff. That's the one they use on children for seizure, but there's other stuff. Yeah. I make a cayenne pepper pain balm, all organic and natural with essential oil. Oh, that's interesting. Can I rub this on the knee and it would help with the inflammation? Because I'm sure there is other medicine than the CBD. There's stuff we can probably, yeah. Can't even go on herb, I know. And people are yelling for legalization and legalize it, legalize it. No, don't legalize it. That's bullshit. Free it. Free it. We don't need laws to protect it or anything. Free it. It's God. It's God creation. It's the creation divine. So free it, just like the mushroom, the grass that grows on your front lawn. It should be like that. It shouldn't be anything from nature should not be owned by those Babylonians. How I wish you, how I wish had you people here helping. Yeah. Then we're all helping each other. We're healing the trauma, and staying focused. And yeah, that's very good what we're doing here. It's a great vibe. It's a very great vibe. We're gonna stay focused, at least focus our eyes on the prize and positive and good vibe. And now I have a huge batch of juice to make today. I'm gonna do this today. Apple juice. I got like 3 big boxes of apple from the farm behind. I found a farm. They have all kinds of stuff for sale and cheap. I got like 3 big boxes of apples for like $18. And there's peppers. There's big cauliflower, broccoli. And they don't spray nothing on it. It's all organic, she said. It's all grow there. I found a beautiful thing, a beautiful place. I went yesterday. Madame Rita. Big up, Madame Rita. Yeah. And belle madame. Garlic grown there. The good garlic. Me, I love garlic. For sure, garlic's very good for you. Diet shouldn't be complicated. Shouldn't be complicated when it comes to eating. It's just plant-based and stuff. And, keep it natural. Keep it simple. I don't have a diet. I just eat. I just eat without causing harm the most possible. And try to keep it alkaline the most possible. For sure, sometimes I have my little downfall. Like all of you, we have I'm not perfect. I'm not, and I don't pretend. I was talking about it in the video yesterday. I was talking about French fries and stuff. It's a stuff we have to work on. And I think being admit our vulnerability, and it's very very human. I'm not here to pretend I'm perfect or no way. And I don't think I'll ever be really perfect in my soul because there's so much stuff around me, corrupted people and stuff, negative vibes. It's going to be very, very hard to have a very full 100% divine aligned mind. I don't know. I think we're just better not stress too much with this and just do what we have to do. And yeah. Can barely make it through each day. Truly at wit's end here. Got to move on. So, Janik, would they be into your community garden vision? Got a juice today as well. Well, okay, you can use it as adjunct. Cannabis is a great healer. Found out about Rick Simpson oil too late for sure, but I've seen such one. Oh, yeah, Rick Simpson oil. Very good, that stuff. Agreed, it's a plant. They have no right feel the same when I go to beach and sign says beach closed. You close the beach, wow. Crack me up, the madness. Oh, the madness is crazy. The fences everywhere around parks, and they close the parks from 8 to 10, and like it's total madness. There's so much madness around. So many devils on so many levels. It's up to us to see them and keep our eyes on the prize. A beach closed, jump in. Beach closed, that's so crazy, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this that don't make sense to me too. I get in front of it and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like so much nonsense. Like it's crazy. And like, there's people entering Gavin's school. There's police officer entering Gavin's school with guns. Imagine they have guns to enter the school. They go to primary school with guns. Gavin said, Daddy, why they intimidate us like this? He said, why they have guns? They don't need guns. We're not going to jump at them. They're adult. He said, why they have guns? But he said, it's to intimidate you. It's the madness is everywhere. The devils are everywhere on so many levels. Oh, Jah, keep me away. Teacher D, say that. Yeah. Teacher D, do you believe in miracles? For sure. I sure do. So believing this will go away. For sure, I believe in miracle. I believe my pain will go away one day. I believe in miracle for sure. I believe in miracle. I believe in magic, but I believe. I know miracle exists. I know magic exists. Don't want to believe so much, but I know it exists. It's out there. And for those who are willing to see it, especially the magic with life, if you're willing to see it and really tap into the magic vibe, you're gonna do wonderful stuff. Yeah, cracks me up. The madness. Oh, their madness is everywhere. It's up to us to also see it, and at one point talk about it also a bit and try, because it's just a matter of energy. It's all just a matter of emotion. That's what they harvest, our emotion. It's energy and motion. And that's what they want. So if you put your emotion into it, that's what they harvest. And that's what they need. They need. That's how they do their rituals with carrying out emotions. Anyway, me, I see clear in all this. I think you too. We've been talking about this. Yeah, I walk right by the sign. They can't close nature. I believe the same, Red. Yes, I believe the same. Miracles, magic. Yeah, magic happens for magic is there for those who are willing to see it. But if you think that life is not magical, it's not magnificent, and you will probably never give thanks for it. But if you see it, if you see the magic and feel it, who feels it knows it. To know it, you have to feel it. So how do you feel it? Go out in the world. Go out your house. Get out your hiding places. We're all playing hide and seek, like I said. We're adult playing hide and seek in our palace. Comfortably now in our palace. So life happens on the outside. I know it. You know it. And that's where we're gonna do the most inspiring work. Is on the outside. It's not. Yeah, power is in our vibration, and we can accomplish anything we believe. Babylon, with its mental terrorists and bullies, that what has power over us. Exactly. Imagine that BS. Exactly, man. Look at all the stuff they do, even just to keep people in fear. They want there's there's a world on TV where it's fear fed to people, just control their mind. But if you shut down the TV, if you don't look at the TV, you have a whole different life. You have a whole different life. You don't know, I don't know all the man, even that Las Vegas thing that I wasn't even aware of it because I don't watch TV. So this is all a world of terror, a world of insanity, but to keep people in fear, and most of it is stage. It's all stage. So if you give into it, if you give your vibration and your energy, your emotion, if you pour your emotion into it, that's what they harvest. That's how they sustain that matrix. It's with our emotion constantly involved in their badness. So wake up. I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. Babylon is hard at work. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The devils are everywhere on so many levels. We have to be very aware and very focused. Focus on the present moment and focus on greatness. Focus on anything that is good. Be good, do good. Be good, do good, and good will follow you. Simple. That's life. Life should not be complicated. Should not be like a big equation and very hard to solve. Simple. Love. Be more lovey. Yeah. That's what we need, to be more lovey with each other. And less selfishness, more selflessness. Selflessness. Yeah, selflessness. Yeah, you can say that. Yes. I don't know. Sometimes I try. I try hard, but I'll always keep trying. That's the thing. I'll always keep trying this way. Boom! I cannot fail. Ease out. Rise and shine. Do your best. Don't stress. Forget the rest and live your dreams. That's the most important. Always, every day. Get in touch with it day by day. One day something will happen. One day will be your day. One day will be my day. One day will be our day. For sure. Thanks, Red and Suzanne and Cappy and everyone. I think Leslie was there. Did I see Leslie? No, Leslie's probably Gonna watch it later, but big up Leslie. I know she watches everything. She puts them in line. She sends me a message last night. She said, Yannick, I got your video in line. I'm lying down, eating my brownie. I'm going to watch everything and go to bed. Have a very good night. So big up Leslie always. I know Red also watches them, comments all the time. So we're just keeping ourselves aligned, keeping me, it keeps my vibes up anyway. So it should keep your vibe up. I should inspire you or kind of helping you keep the vibes up, even though it's your old job to do it. But we can inspire each other. We can, I'm sure we can teach each other a lot of stuff if we open our hearts and are observant and open in the moment. You know, that's what I said yesterday in the video. Be observant and open in the moment, because that's where it's all happening. And if you don't observe, if you're not present, you're gonna miss life. You're gonna miss the whole life. Life's about living. It's about living the moment. That's all there is. But we miss that. We miss that. And you see, it's so simple. Life is about living in the moment. I just told you. And this takes a lifetime for us to get in touch with that notion because of our programming, because of our insanity. But it's so easy to overstand. So easy. Life is simple. Rise and shine. He's out. Love you all.